Welcome to Streaming Deluxe. My name is Mr. Orange, and today we're going to ask ourselves the question: what happened with The Last Night, developed by Odd Tales, and is going to be published by Raw Fury, and directed by Tim Soret, a French developer. I would even call him philosophical, intellectual public figure nowadays in gaming, so thinks a lot about AI and about the future. So he has a very, very interesting Twitter account, and I can only recommend you to check it out. So, guys, this is the trailer from, I think, from 2017, the E3 trailer, and everyone really liked the art style. The pixel art was absolutely amazing back in the day. So this was really on another level, and everything, the colors, everything was so good, and we all were looking a lot forward to this game. So, but since then we didn't hear so much about it anymore, as you know. So a lot of questions came up. Is this game still a thing? Is this game still in development, or has it been cancelled? So here's the Steam store page, of course. So now we see to be announced. We have like 70,000 followers. So that's pretty amazing. A pretty amazing number actually of followers. So we can see here a lot of data information. So best of E3 2017, and yeah, well. But here is to be announced though. And if we go now here on the Steam discussion board The Last Night, and also here you can check out, of course, the page Odd Tales. So that's the company. So our first game. So game is still not there. You see who is writing this here, the E3 2017 trailer, and you can of course get some updates, just trailers announcement if you put your email address there. But I would just recommend you also to follow Tim Soret on Twitter. Also go there to their Discord channel. You can also find it. You find it here. Yeah, probably here you find it. So here also follow for example the director Odd Tales. You can follow, and their partners, team, everything. And then we get more information. But this still doesn't really mean here's the Discord channel. So very small here. There, that's the Discord channel. So, but that's the Discord channel. That's the Reddit channel. So, but this is not really clear that the game is still there. So someone on Reddit asked the question. So on the 2nd of March, there was an answer by Tim Soret. So he's very active, guys. He's very active. So active on his Twitter, active also on his Discord, where he's, for example, now posting Mid-Journey pictures, so AI-generated pictures, and saying this is how he imagines the game. So here he writes, now after the reveal at E3 2017, it became very clear that The Last Night needed a bigger pot to flourish, he says. So probably saying the game was good, it was a small idea, and now the game has to get bigger, so it needs actually better funding. So I think the existing setup didn't make sense. We had to amend everything, he says. Then here, co-founders, partnerships, to ensure that we had creative independence. Oh, that's very important for a game like that. I mean, here you can see again, this game looks incredible good. So you need creative independence for this, definitely, to protect the full value chain. So IP conception, research development, production, marketing, community management, and publishing entirely in-house. So if we didn't do this, most of the potential revenue would be drained away by middlemen. So it's a question of money, meaning that on a $30 game, so this was maybe the planned price, $30 game, we would only earn something like $7.5. So that's not a lot, of course. With our efforts, we are closer now to $20, almost tripled it for the same work. So I hope they're not going Epic exclusive. So not saying that they do, but I hope they're not going to do this. On top of that, we think we're the ones most capable to engage with our audience. So Tim Soret is very active, as I said already, to create trailers. Yeah, I mean, the E3 trailer is impeccable. It's a really great trailer. So it got me absolutely hyped for the game. To manage industry connections, yeah, the networking aspect, to market our own game. So, I mean, they have 70,000 followers. I don't think, if the game is good now, I don't really think they need a lot of marketing for this title. So, I mean, if it just looks a little bit like here on the trailer, guys, so I think they're going to be absolutely fine with the marketing, so believe me. So this has been an incredible difficult journey, yet against all odds, we survived. So yeah, he was once posting that they might not get, I think, financing. So simultaneously, as a small core team, we had a relentless focus on creating in-house technology and production tools to support the development of our future games. So yeah, here I'm a little bit critical. So I mean, okay, I understand you want to do this all in-house, but sometimes also some tools from the outside are pretty useful. So including last night, in total, we invested over 1.3 million British pounds. What is actually not so much, I think, if you compare it with other games, into research and development. So, only into research and development, sorry. Raised with a combination of equity, grants, deals, and partnerships. This is what will make the last night and future games absolutely unique in terms of look and feel. We are ready to assemble a production team to build the last night's content. So this is a weird sentence. We are ready to assemble a production team to build the last night's content with all the insane designs, concepts, technologies we created over the years. So they seem to have already some of those elements, so, but I still need to create so much more, and we're in March 2023, guys. So, last game's episode loop. So, this takes time, but this is the only way for us to make sure we are making something exceptional. Good words, nice words. I agree. I mean, I really like this guy. So I like his Twitter account, so I'm always very positive there. Sometimes some views that are maybe not mine, but I really like the libertarian philosophical approach there. So therefore, this takes time, he says. Okay, I understand this. But this is the only way for us to make sure we are making something exceptional and that we can get our tails into orbit, Virgin orbit, just remember. Just kidding. Instead of having to raise more debt every time, stuck in a debt loop like most studios, we will fund our next games with the profit of the first one and remain truly independent. So I have to say, I mean, this sounds good, but the reality is probably a little bit more grim. So it's not so easy that you get those funding from your previous games. So mostly you have to fund games with that. So it's not uncommon for small teams to publish a demo development before actually doing the real project. It's especially common when there's a lot more money needed to fund the real project rather than just the demo scenes. It's like pitching a project with a demo before turning the idea into actual reality. We can do something like this if you give us the money to do so. So that's actually a very sad and depressing comment. This means we are far away from this game to be released. So I really a bit sad on this. So here in 2019 someone was posting, we still want this, like the title says, and then Tim was posting, I understand the frustration of the wait, I suggest all to join the Discord server. So yeah, well, I mean, all join the Discord server, but also on the Discord server, there's not a lot new content. We also have to admit this. So people say there's a seldom info on the Discord from the developers, but I wouldn't know as I don't use Discord. Alright, so I'd rather wait for replace. This game is pretty much dead, someone says. I've not lost any money yet, so I'm not holding my breath. And if pre-orders were to open up, I'd recommend waiting. Interest in the game, much less so the drama in all forms. So there's a lot of drama about this game, so that's true. People still having extreme copying over the scam, someone says. That's a bit sad. So it will never get to that. These woke warriors make up like 5% of the population. They are supported by 20% max, including themselves. So that is 80% of the world that does not subscribe to these creepers. It will end badly for them, and it will be munching on popcorn, as we all should when these... Okay, a lot of negativity. I don't like this negativity on my channel, so people stop writing this. So still at the top of my wish list. Nah, you're just extra... Not saying this. Schadenfreude. I still want this game too, so much so all of this is 2022. So a lot of people are kind of angry here, so I understand this. So I would absolutely recommend them to. I get it. Controversial. I think looks like we can play this instead. So it's that gym. So I think they really have to do something. They really have to do something if they want to keep up the interest of the people. So this is definitely also important. So well, you guys had a promising looking product, too bad you couldn't deliver because you can't talk about it. So Cyberpunk here, this was the news I once also saw with the, here we go. Cyberpunk side-scroller The Last Night runs into massive legal and funding issues. So currently raising money, and this was in 2019. So here you can find his Twitter account. So look, for example, here he writes then a lot. So rise and fall, we doubled we doubled the team. We got ourselves a proper lovely studio in the core of London. Game budget finally got a massive raise. We found to develop the code architecture this game needed. We developed even more George's hybrid 3D pixel technique. So we encountered massive business legal funding issues we can't talk about. We had to cancel a new trailer of The Last Night at the Game Awards. We are currently raising funds, so get in touch. So all of this, my friends, was in 2018 the issue started. So yeah, all I hear some time to time some information on the Discord. So guys, so what do you think? What do you think? So I don't think it's that. I think Tim Soret is really working on it. I mean, this is his really his big project, guys. So this is his big project, and if he wouldn't work on this game, what is he then doing? I mean, not only writing social media posts about AI, etc. So I'm sure he's still working on this. So I believe that they come up with this game at one point. Is it going to look like here in this trailer? So I think that's going to be a total other question. So probably it's not going to look like in this trailer. Probably it's going to even look better. So Raw Fury is also a publisher studio that I have total respect for. So guys, I'm looking forward to it. So I believe it's not that. I believe we're going to see this game at one point, maybe not so quickly. Maybe this game comes only out now in 2-3 years. Also now with the recession and the overall situation on the debt markets, meaning there's even more difficult to get funding for games or funding for small companies. So this is of course also another stone, or how you say, another problem that appears. So, but overall, Last Night, it's still there. We're still waiting, and yeah, 70,000 people have it on the wish list and are also still waiting. So if you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe, of course. See you next time. Bye bye.